Does my spouse have to file too?
No, your spouse doesn't have to file also, just because your situation is such that you have to do a bankruptcy. We have gender equality in this country and in the state of California, and you don't both have to file a bankruptcy because you can have separate finances, even though you're married, and even though this particular state is what they call a community property state, where your finances are together. So you don't have to, and sometimes it's not advisable for both of you to file, because sometimes you're able for one of the parties to retain or obtain new credit while the first party is involved in the bankruptcy. However, there are advantages to filing together. First of all, your creditors don't have to honor your spouse's bankruptcy as far as you are concerned if you didn't join in the bankruptcy. So that especially if you both signed rather, a credit card, let's say, well, in that instance, the creditors are allowed to go after both spouses regardless of who signed it. Now, they're always really able to do that, but typically they don't when only one spouse has signed the credit card agreement. And so very often, if both parties haven't signed the loans, signed on the loans, it's advantageous for only one party to file. But if, on the other hand, you have a copy of the card, let's say, you may think that you didn't sign any kind of an agreement for that, but probably if you both have one of those cards, somewhere along the line, you both signed, and your creditors can come after the spouse who didn't file the bankruptcy, come after the other spouse. So in that instance, it really does make sense to file together. And there's another advantage for filing together. There's only one filing fee at the court. That's $306. You don't want to have to pay that twice. And we only charge for filing one bankruptcy instead of two bankruptcies if you file jointly, because it's all the same debts, and we charge by the number of creditors. For up to 5 creditors, as low as $750. For more than 5 creditors, we charge an additional $100 for each 5. So up to 10 creditors, $850, up to 15 creditors, $950, and so on. Well, you don't want to be paying that twice. So it would be nice to just pay it once and take care of both of you together.